Cheating in TF2 isn't just about winning a match, but what if it reveals something far more personal? You see, cheating have always existed, from the earliest online games to modern esports. There is always have been someone willing to break the rules, but maybe the why runs deeper than the surface level of win at all cost. So, what if in that case, cheating is more than a mechanical choice? What if it's a psychological signal, a reflection of something deeper, unresolved, and often unseen? This video obviously is not here to justify cheaters. It's more to try to take a guess on why they could cheat and try to understand something about the world they could eventually be coming from. So, to cheat is to break the rules. But the reason people cheat are really simple. For some, it's boredom, for others, revenge, and for a few, it's simply curiosity. But often, cheating comes from a place of lack. A lack of confidence, a lack of recognition, a lack of connection. It's a shortcut to a feeling they can't find elsewhere. And there's a bit of psychology to it. You see, there is some studies in behavior that suggests cheating can come from unmet needs about the status, the control, the validation, and online with anonymity and no real consequences, the temptation grows stronger. And it's what we call negative validation, which is basically when someone prefers being hated over being ignored. It's attention, but from the wrong end of the spectrum. You won't get praise, you won't get fans, but if you make someone angry, you've made an impact. And in a digital world where impact often means identity, even being the villain can feel like being someone. And this is especially true in TF2 where cheaters might never win infection, but they'll gladly take hostility. At their eyes, a vote click is still a reaction, and a chat is still some acknowledgement about their behavior. So they don't try to go for respect, but they go for recognition. And if all they ever felt is being invisible, even that negativity becomes a form of visibility. Some cheaters will go further. They will record what they're doing, share it, build identities around that infamy. They will try to create a reputation, not for their skill, but for the disruptions and causing. For example, we can take the bot hosters. And the more rejected they become by the legitimate community, the more they embrace that outlaw persona, because it's easier to wield the hate like an armor than to admit that you're hurting beneath it. Obviously, we often forget that behind the screen, there is some people, and those people carry baggage like you and me. We all have a story with different. Some are young and lost, some are angry at the world, some are isolated, depressed, or invisible in their daily lives. For them, TF2 isn't just a game, it's a place where they can feel powerful or finally get attention, even if it's for the wrong reason. It doesn't make it right, but it does make it human. And that's why, for them, cheating becomes more than behavior, it becomes a culture, an identity. The Discord servers become some safe haven, and the backbans some badges. The rejection becomes a routine. So they embrace what pushes them out. Because if no one accepts you, then why not become what they fear? If you can't be the hero, you might as well become the villain. So, in the end, why do people cheat? Maybe it's not about the scoreboard. Maybe they try to fill a void. And maybe they just want attention, and negative attention is still attention at the eyes. And in a game like TF2 where it's easy to be loud, even if it's for the wrong reason, they will go for it. As I said at the beginning of the video, it's not to forgive cheaters, more to reflect, because behind every edge hacker and every ban, there is a person with a story, maybe some struggle, maybe they have a happy life, who knows? Anyway, if I had to still give a personal take on that, it would be that if you need to cheat in a video game, then maybe that game is not for you. It would just be like, you know, playing at Dark Souls and you struggle 50 times on the boss, then you go with cheats. Yeah, sure, you manage to pass the boss with cheats. So you have no real satisfaction of killing that boss on your own. You just die over and over and you choose the easy way. And it's the same for TF2. You cheat because you can't keep up with some good players. And I find it sad.